Well, I have the amazing Lindsey with me. Lindsey is a reoccurring guest, and I love my reoccurring guests because I love to see how far they're going and what they're doing from when I first meet them until now. And Lindsey is we're doing an awful lot. I was actually just saw you at the red carpet for the 48-hour film project, which is it's a project. You have to make this film, which is like 5 to 8 minutes long, and it has to all be done in 48 hours.
You have 2 days to do
and that's
a
the whole
7-minute film.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing.
Everything from writing to,
from
they give you the genre, everything.
And you can't cheat or lie about it. They keep a pretty good eye on you, don't they?
Yep. And our team was lucky enough to lead that. That was Joe Lujan and Corey Taylor, and
Corey Taylor's fabulous.
They are amazing. They are my best buds, and we've worked together for many years, about 5 years now.
Really?
So most of our projects, most of our things we do together. For sure, we're definitely a
Do you find that that's definitely that's needed in this town, to sort of try to work together and be together and to also have that trust? Because having trust in this town is very, very difficult.
Oh, yes.
It's very hard.
Well, it's funny because we sometimes get a mixed kind of review on that. Sometimes people are a little upset that we use the same people constantly.
Yes.
But it is like a loyalty thing, and it is like a trust thing, and we just know what we can bring, and we love to like write the characters.
Well, you think they're going to turn up, but that's always been in the film business. That's always been in the business.
Yes.
There are certain characters you use all the time because you know they're going to turn up. You know they're going to play the part.
Yeah.
So when you take on somebody new, and then all of a sudden 9 o'clock in the morning they're not there.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like me and Joe are like Tim Burton and Johnny Depp. Okay. So it's like, you know, he's Tim Burton. He has all these like crazy kooky ideas, and I'm like the clay that is molded into these ideas. And I love it.
Now you're becoming a producer, though, aren't you?
I am. I am actually starting my production company. It's called House of Cruz Productions.
House of Cruz. I like that.
Yes, yeah. Well, I like House of Blues and I like House of London, so I just said House of Cruz.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So what makes you want to become you're going to start making films, right?
Yes. Actually, I did my first short film about 2 falls ago.
Yeah.
And I like to film in the fall a lot. I love that time. And I decided I'm going to do my first feature. I wrote this feature about 8 years ago, and it's kind of morphed into this whole big thing. We've been in pre-production for about a year, and we're filming in late October, and we're going to do this, and I get to star in it. So it's kind of like I get to write
Nothing like writing yourself into the movie.
Well, let me explain that.
What is this?
Let me explain it. Let me explain it. I don't want this to come off as like the whole Me Too thing and all that, but you know, I've seen a lot. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that happen. I've seen a lot of women, you know, go to auditions. We're competing with each other. We're like all going for that same.
Whether
role.
We're in the movie industry or any industry, women compete all the time.
Competing.
Men do not compete. Women compete.
Well, they may, but
no,
and I love men. Excuse me, I love men. I'm not bashing no guys, but I'm just saying that we're competing for that one role.
Yes.
And one thing that really made me want to be a producer and a production, you know, company owner is that I want to be able to write myself into the role without even having to deal with all that.
Yes.
And then
so
audition people. I don't have to audition. I don't want to do that. And then I want to audition people and bring them in because of their talent, because they deserve that role.
Yes,
and they know it because I'm a female filmmaker and I've been in that position. Yeah. Where it's just this competition. You feel so bad that you didn't get it.
But you know something? I mean, from when women are babies, little girls, we have competition all our life.
Yeah, and I don't want that.
I guarantee that when a woman has a new boyfriend, she will not bring that boyfriend to all her friends until she's embedded in him for at least 6 months. And then she maybe she will introduce this guy to them.
That might be smart, though.
Well, that's what any smart woman will do that. She will never bring you around that guy, believe me. Yeah. Because if it's just at the beginning
and it's
stages,
the same thing. I mean, imagine if you have this one role that is like a pivotal role. Like, let's say the Khaleesi from Game of Thrones. You know how many women wanted that, and the one girl gets that role, and it's like, I just want to be her. You know, I want to be the girl that's always getting the role. The role.
But now the funny thing is the opposite of dating. A man, when he has a new woman, he brings her around all his friends. All his guys. No. He said, check her out. Is she okay for me to date her? And this is really quite funny how it works. I My husband did that, and he introduced me to these couple of guys, and I thought, oh, that was sweet. I didn't realize what the reasoning was, and I suddenly realized why. So it's a whole different role. So I understand the movie industry roles, but also there's not as many roles for women as there are for men.
Well, the thing is what's crazy
Unless it's changing.
Before all this occurred, this stuff in the media, everything about all this stuff, I just had a sixth sense that, like, I wanted to be, like, a very powerful female. It didn't have anything to do with men or women. It just had to do with me
of doing what you want
dealing
to do.
with the strongest of that group. Yes. So it's like the strongest man, the strongest woman, the ones that are going to be, I know, there and loyal and there. Like I said, like, I just knew I had to do it.
Do you have a lot of women in your movies?
I do, and like it was cool. We had like some auditions, and I have 4 women with me, and the girls were way comfortable. They were like, "Oh, this is going to be great. This is a breath of fresh air."
Of course.
And so, it was amazing. And basically, it just happened that way. I do have, Joe Lujan is directing my film. It's called Twine. And then I do have Quantum Mark, who's headed by Dustin Robinson. He is actually going to be DPing and doing that. I have Ashley Piper, who's going to be my assistant director. And then, of course, the lovely Joanne Grubbs is going to be my executive producer. So, I have a whole group of people.
So you have a whole group of people already put together that you trust and you... And they understand you.
Yes, and that's how I'm able to get into this character and not worry about the rest.
And also, it's going to be filmed in Vegas?
Yes.
So it's a Vegas movie going on, which I think is, do you find more and more movies are being made in Vegas?
Well, our biggest film right now is The Immortal Wars. That just came out.
Well, you were in Immortal Wars.
I do. I played Decay in The Immortal Wars. And so, like, that's Twine is kind of piggybacking off that a little bit, where it's like, we have all this exposure for that right now.
Of course.
And so it's the perfect time, I feel, for me to come out with my kind of psychological neo-noir crime thriller kind of thing that kind of is different than where we went, because we do horror and all that.
I couldn't agree. Horror movies are all
we do the horror
movies are always in.
We have so much coming out. It's just so fun. Like Russ, Running Under Severe Terror. That's our horror movie.
All right. The big question is, because this is the big question with all movies, how'd you get your financing?
So I'm financing my film.
Okay.
And we have the amazing Robert Larson, who financed.
I know Robert Larson.
Yes, he is amazing for The Immortal Wars. He's all backed behind that. That's the whole reason we were able to really do that whole, because it's such a big project and it's humongous.
Yes.
But Twine, I'm using my savings, and then I have my team that are helping me,
and they're all helping him with it.
And like they're just amazing. They're like, Lindsey, whatever you need, because we've worked together so long, and it's like whatever you need. We love the script.
So they're trusting you, they're protecting you, and they're also helping you.
Yes, you can't do that. That's so good in this town. You can't do it without your group.
Well, you can't do anything without it. I mean, everybody thinks they can do it by themselves. That's not true. Nothing happens without you, which means...
Yes, I'm humble. I'm totally humble. I just know I would not be where I am today without these people.
Absolutely. I can't do my show without my group. I've got my incredible group.
They're amazing.
Steve, I've got Kona, and then I've got Lynn up here, and then I've got another guy, Terry, who's always... I have so many people that support me.
Yes.
It's just amazing.
I support you. I think you're amazing.
Oh, I love that.
I think you're absolutely gorgeous.
But I love to promote these people and to help them in this, and that's what I do.
And I want to say thank you so much for having me here and just doing that for me.
To let you know, let everybody know this is a woman, an up and coming producer. Yes. Absolutely, she's absolutely amazing.
And if I could say, we are having auditions tomorrow.
I
don't know when this is going to be posted, but if you guys want to come, it's an open audition.
Steve, post this tonight.
Yeah, give me a ring-a-ling.
Let's see if Steve can post this tonight so we can get everybody coming tomorrow. How many parts are you going to be auditioning for?
I'm actually looking for musicians.
There's enough in this town, believe me.
I'm looking for people who want to work with me on the soundtrack and the scoring, stuff like that. I'm looking for a bartender role. I need an odd-looking kind of bartender.
That's not hard to find in Vegas.
Yes, and then so if you are interested, please, and this is past tomorrow. You can just do it anytime, whenever. But please email us at jmadflix.com, and it's Flix Flix.
Flix.
jmadflix.
I love it.
At Gmail. And we'll get to you.
Yeah, Lindsey is amazing. I love having her on. I love to promote her and help her. Love you too, sweetheart. Love is in the air. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.